Welcome to today's Research Business Daily Report, where social media as a research tool is breaking into the headlines. First, what's brand new for Twitter users and probably valuable for research users, followed by Instagram staking its claim as a giant magnet for social media users on a daily basis and the obvious implications of that for research. RBDR is sponsored today and this week by KL Communications, which says that online communities are feeling a little bit stale in situation to situation. That's what they're hearing from many clients. And KL Communications has a novel suggestion that involves injecting the power of co-creation into your community or a new community. We'll give you a lot of detail that will be worth your while about co-creation and online communities from KL Communications at the tail end of today's report. 140 characters has been Twitter's time-honored standard, much to the consternation of some. We've all become accustomed to squeezing our thoughts into that limited space, but now 140 is becoming special again in a different way on Twitter. Videos no more than 140 seconds in length are now permissible. Now, needless to say, that affects its 300 plus million users, but for research purposes, it is a potential added means of clarifying and elaborating on what actual tweets actually mean coming from their users. Our RFL Global Top 50 Research Organization list, based on 2015 sales, shows Twitter at number 25 on the strength of the $225 million in revenues that it received last year from the sale of anonymized tweets and the accompanying information. It's only logical that Twitter's video, as it catches on, can also become a valuable research complement or supplement resource. So let's stay on top of that idea and trend. Meanwhile, a different and one of the newer consumer social media fraternities, Instagram, is also making news. It is all but yelling to researchers, hey, don't overlook me. HollywoodReporter.com's Natalie Jarvie reported Instagram now claims to have 500 million users. That's 100 million more than they had only last September. A very impressive growth rate. And this photo sharing app says that it now has 300 million users on a daily basis. Hard to believe perhaps, but they claim it's true. 300 million daily users may be a fraction of the number who use Facebook, for instance. I use the word maybe because Facebook does not make claim of daily users. Its standard is monthly users. The other obvious issue with Instagram is the greater complexity in understanding pictures versus being able to interpret the meaning of words and put them in context. Still, there is probably value in Instagram's postings, and their value to researchers may not yet be apparent, but it will be perhaps as we go down the road. So let's keep an eye on that as well. That's your Research Business Daily Report, sponsored today and this week by KL Communications, which asks, is your online community feeling a little bit stale or maybe a lot stale? They've been hearing that from a number of clients, and they are in position to do something to help you do about it. 15 years into the life of online communities, that's how long they've been around. If you want to maximize what they can provide you, well, you have to stay current with the latest capabilities and inject perhaps new life into those that already exist. And KL Communications is in position to help you do that. They can even help you set up a new online community. They tell us, and we want to tell you, that you can capture much more than knowledge from crowds out there. In fact, you can tap implementable insights from crowds. And 3 companies have already used KL Communications to help achieve that: Delta Airlines, Time Inc., and Bacardi. And they are very pleased with what they have been able to do. So check out KL Communications' 4 tips for successful co-creation. It's at the URL you see on the screen to my right, klcommunications.com/blog. We hope you have a good research day and rest of your research week. We are actually going to take a vacation again next week, but you will see RBDR Best Ofs, and I know you will enjoy those that we select for you to revisit. We'll see you back here with a fresh RBDR on Tuesday, July the 5th. Until then, have a great holiday and take care.